Hi survivors, it's me Represent reporting to you. Hope you guys are doing well, because what's going on in this world is truly not at all. I want to thank Bernie for sending me all the latest updates on everything that's going on. The urgent warnings from different people in the prepping community, and also reputable news stations, which we don't have many, about the dire need to start preparing or get prepared right now because of this economic downfall that we all about to experience out here, that many billions of people are not even prepared for, don't even see it coming, don't even think anything is wrong or anything right like that. It's about to get bad. Now certain banks, and we know when these politicians go to warning it, we know that they years late with it, just like when they started talking about the food shortages this year. You know, us in the private community, we've been hauling food shortages for the last 2 or 3 years. I know I have, and a lot of the other people have too. They just not coming out with it. So this is 2 or 3 years later, after severe damage have been done, and it's always to throw people off, y'all. All their patterns are repetitious. All their patterns are the same. Same thing with that illness. They waited, I want to say almost a year later. It was almost a year, because I think it started in October, probably September, October, and over there in China. And they was well aware of what was going on, because they all put that stuff out here, allegedly. Everybody knew that was going on. I'm talking about except for us people. All these people in power, they knew it. Over here in this country, people had already been dying of it, allegedly. And then they're gonna come out in March 2020. And then after the damage has been almost done, it's everywhere. It was about everywhere then. Then they're gonna say, oh, the first case was in Seattle, in some county hospital. I was like, man, these people continue to play games with people's life. I remember December of 2021, I had family members getting fatally sick. Nobody knew what it was. Then my mother got fatally sick in February 2022, end of January. It was end of January. And me caring for them, I got fatally sick. I'm talking about some death stuff, like we thought we was gonna die. And going back and forth to the hospital, and they're saying it's pneumonia and it's a bad flu. And y'all, now that I'm thinking about it, it was so many people in the emergency room at the time. They were all sick with the same symptoms. And that's what the doctors and nurses was telling us. They was like, they seen so many different people come in behind the flu. They thought it was the flu themselves. I don't think a lot of them knew what was going on. They just knew that it was a lot of people dying and getting really sick and couldn't recover quickly. I know when my kid had it, y'all, I ain't never seen her get that sick. My mother neither. My mother can hardly breathe. And then my kid, she kept passing out. She was so sick. She was so hot. She couldn't eat nothing. Kept throwing it up, diarrhea. And then when I finally, by the grace of the good Lord, got her better by giving her like soup and chicken broth and fresh fruits and vegetables and just a lot of soups and just praying, and orange juice, she still had like a recurring cough. It was weeks after that. I'm like, what is this? We didn't know what it was. And then they're gonna come out in March when the damage was done and so many people lost their loved ones and they knew what was going on. The system knew what was going on. Then they want to tell us about it. Same thing that's going on with this economic downfall. Same thing going on with these food shortages. But what they not telling y'all now, that y'all gonna soon find out, it's severe water shortages we about to be facing too. Put your seatbelt on. Get prepared for it. If y'all not stocking up on food, go in the garden, trying to get some land or get around like-minded people, you're gonna be in trouble. I formed with some community people up here. I formed with community people out there in Texas, and wherever I go, I'm getting with some like-minded people, you know, because I know the times we're heading into, it's gonna be hard to survive by yourself. You might can go about it long woofing, If you strong and you think you can do that, but I'm telling you, you're gonna last longer when you have a community of people who's prepared, who think like you know, who have things to offer, and you're not the only one with preps, and you're not the only one with some knowledge and some skills to survive. And while you're putting up that food storage, you put up some water storage, and have some property or some land, or if wherever you live, know where there's a big body of water, and make sure you got a way to get to it. Even if it's on a bicycle, a motorcycle, a moped, if you can walk to it, and make sure you have ways of purifying your water. And I'm gonna keep saying it. Try to stop all that eating. The food out here is not even real food no more anyway. If you're not really growing it yourself, you don't know what it is these days. They got this ugly agenda, man. And y'all, look, I grew up in church. I believe in the word of God. But all y'all that keep coming at me about, do the devil have my mind? Because I'm telling people to prepare. This don't have nothing to do with the devil. And I really don't want to hear that. I'm trying to prepare people and myself at the same time. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. And God wouldn't have me doing it if it didn't need to be done. And if any time needs to be done, it needs to be done now. This is not fear-mongering. This is not scare tactics. This is not, oh, I'm scared. If I have survived all the trauma and damages that I've survived in my life, I'm sure I'm going to survive this too. I know it's hard. It's hard for all of us. But I will warn people, because God is warning me to warn people. And I'm seeing the effects of it already. Me traveling all these places, y'all, everywhere is a nightmare. New York City is bad, but all the rest of these places are too. I'm telling y'all, the difference between here and everywhere else, it has a lot of more people, which is more damaging. It really is. You know, when things occur, it'd be more fatal when there's more people. You're right about that. But I'm telling y'all, out in Texas, it's real bad. Everywhere I go, it's horrific. I'm seeing it. People laying all in the side of the road, all in tents. Some people can't afford the tent. They land wherever they can. You know, I'm talking to people who are middle class and people who had lots of money, who no longer have that money no more. I talk to people all day long on the phone, y'all. These people are in well-established, well-groomed communities. They're having to move out. They're having to downsize. They're selling their homes. This is affecting the rich and the poor and the middle class. We are all victims of these schemes, ugly agendas, criminal activities, and corruption done by these people y'all love to go stand in long lines and vote for and don't do nothing but take from you. So I take pride in saying I ain't never voted. Never will. So let's get together. Let's form some community living. Get them gardens growing. Don't wait. If you're going to wait, it's going to be too late. I'm telling you that now. Time is ticking. It's just a matter of time, y'all. They done turned up the heat on all of us. When you go to affecting people's health, physical health, mental health, and their financial well-being, they done went to war with us and we don't even know it. We're at war with these people, don't even know it. These are war tactics they have against humanity. And everybody's so divided going on there about their business like it's since nothing, when we all need to be getting together fighting against this, man. This is serious what they're doing to us, allegedly. Put your seatbelt on. We're going in for a ride, y'all. If you're in a home and those electric bills are eating you up and you own that home or you paying a mortgage and you have a say-so on what you can do with it, I do work for a company that sells solar panels. They're offering free consultations. They come to your house to give you a free consultation and a free $100 Amazon gift card. as long as both homeowners are there at the same time. People tired of paying them $800, $700 electric bills. They paying more electric bill they are on their mortgage and rent. Y'all let me know. The links are in the description on my website. Y'all can email me at prepperzan@gmail.com. Follow me weekly follow me on Patreon for weekly survivalism classes. If you're looking for land bug out areas and you're trying to get with communities in Texas for community living, let me know. If you need me to help you find land in certain areas, I can help you with that as well. Y'all keep your head up. Stay prepping, stay praying. Stay ready. Get your body right, your mind right. Keep it right. Eat less. Stress less. Prep more. Watch this world. Watch the weather. Smell your water. Please boil your water before you use it. And keep surviving.